Stan Gibilisco here, W1GV Whiskey 1 Golf Victor, with a 14 MHz band watch located in the Black Hills of Dakota Territory, United States of America, just about smack in the center of the North American continent. The time here is 9:50 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, which is 0351 Zulu. That's what my clocks say now, 0351 Zulu on August 7th, 2013, or 9:51 p.m. August 6th, 2013 in Mountain Daylight Time. August 6th or 7th, so it's midsummer, getting along into mid to late summer. Everything's in full swing here in the Black Hills, though we're having our summer weather. I'd just like to do a little band watch, listen to the signals on the CW band at 14 megahertz. At this late hour, you don't hear much. I've got the preamplifier fully on. There's a signal. There are people on this band. The band is open. There's another signal. I prefer CW operation. I also do PSK 31 occasionally, but with all the writing I do and all the work on a computer I do, I kind of get what is known as keyboarded out. So I like to use my old bencher CW paddle. Now, the criterion that I always use to check to see if a band open is W1AW in Newington, Connecticut, right across the northeastern part of the United States. Look how strong that signal is. Now, that's proof that the band is open in that direction at this latitude, at this hour of the night. That's not too bad, not too shabby conditions there. Now we're getting up towards the phase shift keying and the single or phase shift keying and radio teletype part of the band. There's where you usually tune to get phase shift keyed signals in that 3 kilohertz wide waterfall window. There's some signals there. There's an MFSK signal. My radio actually has the ability to transmit signals in that mode, and I unfortunately don't have my demodulator set. Maybe I can make an attempt to tune him in and see if I can tune him in. I'm not really certain how to tune signals like this. There, you can't see the display. I'm not having any luck. Well, there he is anyway. I have to learn how to tune in that mode. I so rarely hear true MFSK 16 signals on this radio, on any band actually. Well, there aren't a lot of signals on this band, not a lot of people taking advantage. But when the band is open in the direction of Newington, Connecticut, to this extent, the W1AW is as strong as this, 20 decibels over S9 at times. That's about as strong as a signal ever gets on this radio. Let's see. Let's go to the 18 megahertz band. Take a listen, widen up the filter. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Now, W1AW, we ought to hear that. If it's, well, isn't it 18.068 to 18.168? I believe 18 .0975 would be W1AW. I am not hearing them. Let's check on 21 megahertz. Just can barely hear them up there. That's W1AW, though, on the 15-meter band. At this hour of the night, at this latitude, not very strong, though. Go back down to 20. That's really something. So this band is open, and only the higher powers of radio electromagnetism know to what parts of the world this band is open besides Newington, Connecticut. I haven't tried to make any contacts tonight. Let's see who this is. SM, that is Sweden. Sweden. Now it must be, it's probably the wee hours of the morning up there in Sweden at this time. Probably at that latitude, just around sunrise maybe, this time of year. That's amazing. So we've got an over-the-pole, practically an over-the-pole opening. So this band is doing pretty good. My gosh, I've never heard that kind of a signal down that low. Well, okay, somebody's dot tuning his radio. Well, if that's a W1 station, and he's in his home call area, then that would be New England. Now, I have a W1 call sign, as you know, W1GV, W1 Golf, Victor. But I no longer live in Connecticut, where I got that call when I worked at the ARRL headquarters in the 1970s. Got to pick that call. Sounds good on CW. Easy to recognize it. All you got to do is send it once, and generally speaking, people will come back to me because it's kind of got a rhythm to it. That is W1GV, once again. DEW1GV. I just thought I'd send that so you can hear the rhythm of that call sign. I picked it for that reason and send it about that speed. I can raise DX with the 10 watts output that I just spewed onto 14.00784 megahertz. With that, I will say 73. So long from the Black Hills of Dakota Territory, United States of America. Until the next Band Watch episode from yours truly. Good night.